students, Saira. Welcome back to our sessions, and I hope your exams went on well. So we will continue with our lesson number 11, that is reflection of light. Okay students, so this is our session 4. Now in the last session students, long back we studied, now from that important was the 3 rules to draw the ray diagrams. Okay students, so what we studied, yes, we can study the images produced by spherical mirrors by drawing ray diagrams. So we can study, okay, how the images can be formed. We can study them with the help of the ray diagrams. Okay, a ray diagram is the depiction of the path taken by the light rays. To draw a ray diagram, we use the following rules which are based on the laws of reflection of light. Okay students, so they are based on the reflection, whatever the laws we are obeying for the reflection of light. Okay students, so we'll just have again the recap of the 3 rules what we studied in the last presentation. So rule number 1, if an incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, then the reflected ray passes through the principal focus. So see here students, the reflected ray is shown here. Okay, so if you can see the incident ray, you can see this blue color incident ray, how it is student, it is parallel to this principal, this is P means principal focus, so it is traveling parallel. Okay, then what will happen, the reflected ray, you can see it is passing through the, you are going to see it is passing through the principal focus, that is your F point. Okay, now the next one which you have, that is rule number 2, if an incident ray passes through the principal focus of the mirror. Okay, can you see the blue color incident light, it is passing through F. Okay, that is the principal focus. The reflected ray is parallel to the principal axis. Okay, so you can see P means your principal axis. So reflected ray which is shown in the light pink color, you can see that it is parallel to the principal axis. Okay, now rule number 3. Okay, if an incident ray passes through the center of curvature. Okay, now what is principal focus and all, you have studied the definitions, right? Now here you can see the incident ray, blue color, you can see the arrowhead is shown. Okay, and what will happen, see, if it is passing through this C, that is the center of curvature of the mirror, the reflected ray traces the same path back. Okay, what will happen, see, you can see the same path it is going to follow. Okay students, I hope this part is clear to you. All the 3 what you can say, all the 3 rules are clear to you. Okay, now we will proceed. Now the next part we are going to study, that is the images formed by a concave mirror. Okay students, as shown in figure 11.11a, you can see this is the figure 11.11a. An object AB is placed between the focus and the center of curvature of the concave mirror MN. So you can see this is your concave mirror, you can see this is your concave mirror MN. An object, you can see it is placed between this C point. Okay, you can see the C point, that is the center of curvature, and F is your focus. So between them you can see AB is your object. Okay, the incident ray AQ, you can see this A. Okay, so the incident ray AQ starting from A and going through the focus F, what it will do, it will go like this. Okay, becomes parallel to the principal axis after reflection and returns along QR. Okay, so what it will happen student, you can see here, I'll just show, you can see the QR point which is shown in the pink color, because after the when the incident ray, when it is passing, when it starts from A point, it moves through F, okay, and comes and you can fall on the mirror at point Q, and when it what you can say, passes forward, it is going to get reflected, and it will be reflecting, the ray will be reflecting parallel to the principal axis. Okay students, see this is parallel one. See, if you see this black color line is your principal axis, and this is the ray which has got reflected, that is QR. Okay, the incident ray AS, now you can see this part. Okay, what it will happen student, the incident ray AS parallel to the axis, can you see they are parallel, this and this are parallel, this black color line and this blue color line. Okay, after reflection passes through the focus. Okay, can you see the pink color line? See that it's going from the focus. Okay, after reflection. Okay, after reflection all lines are shown in pink color, light pink color. Okay, after reflection passes through the focus and returns along the path ST. Okay, so see where is your path ST, students? You can see the path ST there. Yes, you can see the path which is shown by ST, which is the pink color line. Okay, students, so I hope till here this is clear to you. We'll proceed. It cuts the reflected ray QR at point A dash. Can you see it is cutting? Yes, they are meeting at this point. Can you see this point? Okay. Thus, the image of A is formed at A1. So, this is the image of this A is formed at this point, that is A1. Okay, student. The point B is situated on the principal axis. Can you see this is situated on the principal axis? And so its image will also be on the axis and will be directly above A1. So A1, here you will get your B1. Okay. Thus the image of B is at B1. The images of the points between A1 and B1 will be formed between the points A1 and B1. Thus the image of object AB is A1, B1. So the image of the points between. So any of the points between this AB will be formed between this A dash, B dash. Okay. Totally what we can say is, student, that the whatever the image of the object AB, which object, students? This your AB object. Whatever will be the image will be formed of this object will be A dash, B dash. Okay, or you can say A1 or B1. Okay, anything you can say, A1, B1, or you can say A dash, B dash. Okay, so remember, students, that is the image which is the object, that is AB. Its image is A dash, B dash. Okay, students, I hope it is clear to you. Okay, so we'll proceed now. The next part we will see. Okay, now from this we can say, yes, that when the object is placed between the focus and the center of curvature of the mirror, what you saw? Object was bigger. Yes, the image is formed beyond the center of curvature. Okay, beyond means after C the image will be formed, after the C point. Okay, this image is larger, students, okay, than the object and is inverted. Yes, it was inverted, as the reflected rays actually cross each other. Yes, reflected rays crossed each other. The image is a real image, okay, and can be obtained on the screen. So we can get this on a screen. Okay, students, I hope it is clear to you. Okay, we'll proceed. Now in figure 11.11b, now you can see 11.11b. Yes, an object AB is placed between the pole and the focus of the mirror. Can you see? Now this is the pole. Okay, you have the pole, this is your pole, and this is your focus, and see AB where it is placed. This part is your ABC here. Okay, now what will happen, students? We will see the incident ray AQ. Okay, you can see blue color AQ. Yes, is parallel to the principal axis. Yes, we can see that. And the incident ray AS, yes, that also we can see, is in the direction joining A with the center of curvature. The figure shows how these reflected rays get reflected and form the image A dash, B dash of the object. Can you see now? How this AC, you can see this AQ, it has come back and it is passing through the focus. Okay, and here you can see the AS, you can see, okay, where it is going beyond the mirror, okay, inside the mirror. Okay, and if I extend the lines are extended, and you can see where the image is formed. Okay, it is inside the mirror. Okay, you can see, and it is bigger, and it is same way as AB, so it will be A dash, B dash. It is bigger. Okay, and what is it is same, it is not inverted, it is same as the object, position is same as the object. Okay, A is giving the image A dash and B is giving the image B dash. Okay, it is not inverted. Okay, students, so we'll just continue. This image is behind the mirror, as I told you, erect and larger than the object. As the reflected rays do not actually meet but appear to come together behind the mirror. Okay, so there you saw in the first diagram the reflected rays, they came and meet at one point. Here they are not meeting each other. We have extended the lines beyond the mirror and tried to meet them up. Okay, so the image is a virtual image. Why? Because it is inside the mirror, beyond the mirror, and hence behind the mirror we'll call it as the virtual image. Okay students, I hope it is clear till here. Okay, we'll proceed. Now this is very important table. I want you to learn this table by heart. Okay, this is very important table for your 10th standard as well, for MCQ and all questions. So I want you, this is the table. I'll just tell you, you will just by heart it what it is about. The position and the type of image produced by a concave mirror when an object is placed at different distances from it are given in the following table. So all this are formed, how the images are formed in the concave mirrors are given here. Okay, so position of the object, if the object is placed between the pole and the focus, position of the image will be behind the mirror, nature of the image will be erect and virtual, size of the image will be magnified, means it will be bigger. Okay, then if it is placed at the focus, it will be, position of the image will be at infinity, it will be inverted and real, and size of the image will be very large. Okay, so like this, all these points you have to learn by heart student, and this table is very important. Okay, now image formed by a convex mirror. Now we are going to see how the image is formed in a convex mirror. Okay, now figure 11.12 shows an object AB kept in front of a convex mirror MN. So you can see a convex mirror. What was the difference, students? See, it is shown from inside. The lines are shown from inside. Okay, so this is a convex mirror MN. Incident rays AQ. Okay, you have the incident ray. You can see blue color. Always remember, student, they are the incident rays. Okay, starting from A and traveling parallel to the axis, and AR going towards the center of curvature are shown. Can you see this blue color line? This is going here, okay, towards the center of curvature, and this blue color line is here. Okay, now we'll just proceed what is happening, how this get reflected and form the image A dash B dash, how they'll form can be understood from the figure. It is clear that the image is smaller than the object. Can you see the image which is formed? See, A dash B dash, it is the smaller one. Okay, now what is happening, student? As the reflected rays do not actually cross one another, they do not cross each other. What we have done, see, you can see the dotted lines, we have extended that dotted lines. Okay, they do not actually meet each other. See this blue color, they get reflected back like this. Okay, and this, see how it is going, it is going outside, which got AQ, whatever incident ray AQ, it went outside there. And this the next one which you had the AR, which is passing through the C, that also you can see it is going outwards, pink color arrow is shown. Okay, so they are not actually meeting each other. We have tried to join them by the dotted lines. Okay, so the image is a virtual image. Okay students, so when such things happens, when it is beyond, okay, the mirror, it is going to form a virtual image. Okay, now here the image is smaller in size than the object. Okay students, the nature of the image formed by the convex mirror does not depend on the distance of the object from the mirror. Okay, this you are going to remember. These images are always, now whatever the convex images, mirror images will be always virtual, smaller than the object, and situated behind the mirror. Always they are going to be behind the mirror. Okay, so the nature of the image formed by the convex mirror, it does not depend upon the distance of the object from the mirror. Okay student, so I hope whatever part we have done today, you will understand it, you will go through the video properly. Very important, as I told you, table and all learn by heart, it is important for your 10th standard. Okay, this was the last topic for today's session, for this online presentation of yours. We will continue with this chapter in the next presentation. Okay students, so go through this properly. I'll stop here. Thank you. Saira, take care.